I discovered a phenomena because I was looking in the viewfinder of the camera, and I'd see things fly by super fast, and I go, oh, that's a bird, that's a bug, that's an insect, that's a bird, because that's what they appeared to be, were insects or birds close to the lens of the camera. But when I started looking at the footage, we had insects, and you could tell the wings and the little legs and all that. And then we had birds fly by, but then we had these things that looked like flying snakes. Okay, so
that's right.
What in the world are these things? And this former girlfriend of mine, she was a nurse. She goes, oh, those things look like rods. And I go, well, what are rods? And she goes on to explain to me that in Tabor's medical dictionary, rods is a bacteria that is like cigar-shaped, and it has this membrane along both sides of the torso bilaterally, and that's how they travel. And she said they look like rods under the microscope. These are microscopic images. So that's where the term came for rods, because they look like something you'd see under the microscope.
Yeah.
And so, we started filming these things, and it turns out that we now have, and this is going on 22 years of researching the rods phenomena. First of all, I had these idiots out there. Monster Quest did a number on me. They tried to explain the rods away as being nothing but misfilmed insects. And they did a trick on people. They set up a high-speed camera with a low-speed regular camera, but they did it at night. And
you can't see it anyway.
Yeah, it compromises the shutter setting of your regular camcorder. The high-speed camera will film things as they are. So, but the producers knew this. They didn't do the broad daylight high-speed test because they had set up at this hummingbird area where they had hummingbirds, and they said hummingbirds are the closest thing to rods, which is BS. But they set up in broad daylight, and they said, well, no hummingbirds have shown up today, so we're not going to do the broad daylight high-speed camera test and regular camcorder test in broad daylight. So that's how they got out of having to do that. And believe me, if they would have done the camera test in broad daylight with the high-speed camera and the camcorder using my Skyfish protocol, they would have gotten total different results than what they got at night. So anyway, that's how they fooled the American people. But for 22 years, I've been waiting on the opportunity to catch a rod, either catch a specimen or to catch the best footage of a rod.
I need to tell the people what we're talking about, like I said, is something we call rods, R-O-D-S.
Yep.
And you can go on the web, just type in rods in the video.
You'll find it.
Yeah, and you'll find it. But it has to be some kind of a living entity that's like it's like a snake, it's like an eel. It operates like an eel or a snake in that it's long, slender, but it's extremely fast. And it takes and it slips. It'll pass it by you instantly. Your eye catches something pass, but it was so quick, so you have to back up the tape and go through it one frame at a time, and then you see this snake-like thing flying through the air. Well, now we find out, like you were saying, is that these things are everywhere, and they're big, little, long. It's an incredible life form that we don't know what they are. Have we figured out anything about what they might, in fact, be?
No. The thing is we now also have footage of rods underwater. And I've got some of the most amazing. Technology has finally caught up to the rods phenomena. We've got a guy off of the coast of Florida